Good day, Terrarians. Purple Mentat here, bringing you episode 13 of my 1.3 expert first play. Let's play. I am picking up exactly where we left off. Time to explore the dungeon. And I'm bringing with me a number of buffs to make the dungeon a bit safer. These bookcases, normally I'd be stripping them of anything that they might have, but at the moment I'm not as worried about it because I already got the water bolt. So it's just not as big of a deal. Nothing to be concerned about. I am going, however, in with swiftness, regen, magic power, a couple of other buffs. Things to keep me safe. Ooh. And those potion-looking things, well, they are potions. They're lesser mana potions, sitting on the shelves, waiting to be collected. Now, I won't run into the actual danger until I get to below the surface. Wow. There are corruption altars in here. That's unexpected. Alright, here we are. Now we're starting to get into the dangerous parts. This is only a yellow slime, but there are dungeon slimes down here. Jeez. And we're gonna keep going through. Where are all the monsters? I was expecting monsters. I was told there would be monsters. Not using ice torches at the moment, but we'll get to those. Oh, watch those spikes. Don't run into them. They hurt you. I will demonstrate. Ow. Even through my good armor, 11 damage. By the way, I noticed after I killed Skeletron last time... Ooh, look, here we go. Found Mechanic. New NPC for me. She's going to make life a lot easier for me because she sells wire and the tools to use it. As well as booster tracks. Yay, I get to move even faster. Ridiculous, huh? What's this? Mechanical ruler. Oh, that works like the old ruler accessory. The one that they replaced with the cool new ruler from the mechanic. Oh, hello. Now we're into skeleton territory. Oh, hey, and I already got a golden key. Those are a 1 out of 65 drop chance from any enemy in the dungeon, and a much higher drop chance from dungeon slimes. In fact, you can see... Watch out for the pressure plates. There's going to be a lot of nasty hazards in here. With the dungeon slimes, you can see which ones have the... Hello, Darkcaster. Go away. Oh, wow. Even this pickaxe has issues mining lots of spikes. So we're just gonna have to go over it. Hey, I just got the tally counter. Fantastic. I have killed 5 angry bones in my time in this world. Oh, these are just decorative. You know what? I ain't got time for decoratives at the moment. Sorry. The water bolt makes life a lot easier down in here, which is rather nice. Having a good water bolt potion and some really nice armor is making this a lot less hazardous than I remember it being. Which, I approve of. Less hazard is good. Oh, here we go. What are you? Oh, this is one of the biome chests. So these are chests that you cannot open yet. You have to get the biome-specific key, and you have to be a certain boss in hard mode. I've been told this boss is in the dungeon, but I have not researched it in a while, so I don't remember. This is just a dresser, but dressers act as chests now. And that is another Darkcaster with a closed door. Ow. Could you stop that? Thank you. Ugh. Jeez. This is a lot easier than I remember the dungeon being on non-expert, but that's because I'm used to being in the dungeon with only like 200, 250 hit points, not the almost 400 I have. Cursed skulls are the really hazardous part. When you get hit by a cursed skull, you can't attack in basically any method. And if that happens when you are in the middle of a swarm of these skeletons, well, you can imagine that that does not go well for the player. Speaking of skeleton swarms, there's one of the... Ow! Found a trap the hard way. Goodbye. Wow, yeah. Getting the extra money that you get in expert mode is making life a lot better here. What are you? Increase max number of minions. Okay. Oh, stop that. That sounds like a buff that I want to keep in one of my... oh, did I? No, I did not. Okay. Bam. Now I can have 2 slimes out. Check that out. so that's going to be a station that I'm going to want to grab and take with me, for certain. There's the dungeon slime I was talking about. A couple hundred hit points. Well, 150 normally, 300 here. Jeez, I keep hitting the trap. The same one, too. Bad pressure plate. This is a bad place to be. Hey, more golden key. It's a good place to farm golden keys, though. We'll keep using our lots and lots of healing and buff potions are going to see us through. There we go. Dungeon heist complete. I have opened one of the locked golden chests, and we have found the annoying Muramasa. Muramasa is a great weapon because it will auto-attack and has a pretty good range on it. So once I get that forged up to legendary, life will be good. Grab the Night Owl. These chests are going to be an issue. There's going to be too many things for me to easily carry everything with me, especially the number of bones that are going to be dropping and bombs and such. So I'm going to use this first chest that I found as a nice place to store things. Ow, 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 ow. No, not the Muramasa. That is not my specialty. I am Mage Boy. Also, I have a better sword anyway if I want to swordify things. Ah, stop it, stop it, stop it. Jeez. And the table here, that was the bewitching table. Awesome. We're definitely going to be taking this home with us and making it a part of future boss arenas. And the tally counter is going to be another portion of the PDA, because this, it's part of one of the items that I am missing for the Wrecked 3000 combo accessory, which combined with some of the other combo accessories that I'm working on getting, well, most of them I have. It's the fish finder, like the fisherman combo accessory that I don't have most of yet. You die. What are you anyway? Angry Bones. You're an issue. Jeez. I'm glad I've got this water bolt. It's making life a lot easier. Oh, here we go. These you want to make sure you pull off the wall anytime you see them. They are water candles, and they are bad for you. Hey, free heart reach potion. That's always appreciated. Nom. And yeah, so this is, you've basically seen most of the dangers of the dungeon now. So a lot of the continued is good. Oh, look at this. You see this? This is why no one likes you, dungeon. And why Featherfall potions are useful in here. Cobalt Shield, that's what I was really looking for. That was the #1 accessory I wanted out of here. Also a suspicious looking eye, so if I didn't already have 15 ways to summon the Eye of Cthulhu, it might be useful. Recall potion, water walking potion. Let's restock our healing potions. We can leave behind the lesser healing. Oh, crud. Speaking of Cursed Skull. Wasn't paying attention. What? Yeah, he's nasty. You die, 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 die. Thank you. This is still looking through that. Yeah, ow. And silver bars, nothing super useful. We'll leave the rest. Life crystal detected nearby. It's probably directly above me. Let's find out. This is worth this detour, because I'm still not quite at full hit points, and even if I was, well, I'm going to want more than exactly enough life crystals to get me to full hit points. And you'll see why later on when I'm able to build a better arena. That's right. You get him. Get him, slimes. Get him. Kick his butt. Good slimes. Man, I really need to do a summoner playthrough sometime. Yep, there's the life crystal. Excellent. This was a good diversion. You die, you die, you die. You gimme. And life crystal. Fantastic. 380 out of 400. 400 isn't maximum hit points, I have been informed, but it is maximum for pre-hard mode. After that, you need to go find special items somewhere in one of the hard mode biomes. And I'm not even certain which one. I know that the jungle... I know that all the biomes get bonuses in hard mode, including the jungle. Hey look, another tally counter. Well, I certainly don't need multiples, but I bet they sell well, so we'll hang on to it for now. Ooh, another golden key, just out of a random pot that I broke? That's uncommon. Ah, that was a mother slime, not a dungeon slime. That's a shame. My slimes killed the mother slime. Well, with a little bit of help from me. Fantastic. First skull, get that dead first. Yeah, this is going pretty smooth. I am pleased. What? What? Oh! Oh, look at that! That is awesome. 15 gold from the Golden Whirlpool, or Gold Singularity, or whatever you call it. I know it's got an official name. I don't know what that name is. But I'm pretty stoked that I got one, because, I'm broke. I broke myself making my, gear as awesome as possible for Skeletron, and it still wasn't good enough, and then I end up using junk gear to fight him because I used a broken OP cheese mechanic. Hello. You are a dungeon slime with a key in you. And now, you are my key. Awesome. And further in. We might be running out of dungeons sometime soon. We are getting pretty deep. Yeah, we're about halfway to the underworld at this point. Ow. Those armored bones. Or angry bones. They just have so much armor. While also, when things get tied up by two slimes like that, they basically stop taking damage from the player. Okay, this one I'm gonna need to platform out to. But that's simple enough. Cactus platforms for the win. Ow, ow, ow. As long as I don't accidentally dash or tap down. I am bad at this game, really. How have I survived this long? Ooh, Aqua Scepter. New magic attack. Not my favorite, but it's useful to make a really good magic spell in hard mode, if I remember correctly. Dynamite. I like dynamite, but not enough to warrant bringing it with me. I decided that the Skeletron hand was going to be the better hook for me, because it has slightly longer range, and it moves faster. And range and speed are important on your grappling hook. Losing one... Ooh, check this guy out. You want to avoid those. There's no way to remove them that I know of. Maybe I can mine the... Nope, even mining the block that they're on. You can't get rid of those guys. They are just a fact of the dungeon, and you need to deal with them. That's neat. There's a hanging skeleton on the wall there. I don't remember that particular decoration. Interestingly, this dungeon is a lot more linear than I'm used to. Like, I feel like I haven't even gotten to the dungeon proper yet, but I'm very deep down. Like, usually the dungeon is a bit of a maze. Blue Moon! I have a flail. Flails are neat because when you throw them out there, they'll stay out there. Ow. And if you get a whip action going, you can throw them around pretty good. But, still not the most useful thing in the world. What else we got in here? Gold bars, those are usually worth it. Night Owl Potion is definitely worth it. I'm running out of inventory space, though. Pressure plate can certainly go away. I already have one water candle up top. I don't know if I need multiples, but I'm going to hang on to it anyway. There's a couple other goodies that I'm hoping to get from the dungeon, and one drop in particular that I remember researching when we came in here in 1.2, me and Ruin Wolf, that I know I want to get now. It's called like the Nazer or something like that, and it's used to make one of the strongest end game accessories, but it's easiest to fight now. Ooh, there's a treasure chest up there. Oh, wow, okay, now we're getting to the more winding serpentine part of the dungeon because we're about to head up a bit. You can see that we're down on the lava layer at this point. Everything dies in a hail of water bolts. Another water candle. It's the water candles that can become the real threat. Look, there's 3 of them on screen. Water candles increase the amount of enemies that spawn. You really want to get rid of them if you can. There we go. Bad. Bad curse skulls, bad. Bad water candles, bad. Hey look, a bed. Can't set your spawn point here, though. The number of stars that I'm getting is keeping me moving. I am in TeamSpeak, by the way. That's why you got that user joined your channel. I gotta shut that off when I'm recording. because this is my live recording sessions that I've been doing for this game, and will likely be doing for all of my Let's Plays in the future. So if you like spoilers, or you want the behind-the-scenes look, then come join the Twitch channel, or follow me on Twitch and get the notifications, and you'll see me live while I'm doing this instead of after the fact.
Hello.
I'm recording at the moment, if I could. I'm gonna mute things here.
Sound muted.
Feel free to mute me if you would like. So, let's go through here. Gonna have to cut that out later. Wormhole potion, that's only useful for an multiplayer. Water walking potion. I am now invisible. Sure, why not? That makes life a little more challenging, actually, and I think it only affects players. Like, that guy seems to have no trouble following me despite my invisibility. Invisibility. Grants invisibility. Well, that's not a helpful, message. Alright, nothing new in here. Oh, hello. Nothing new in here, just some gold. And chest here. Alright, so I think that the YouTube audience has seen basically the dangers of the dungeon and what's involved in traversing it. I'm going to cut the camera and hang out with the people on Twitch until it's time to do something a little more interesting. Ooh, what? Magic missile! This thing's great! So, magic missile works exactly the way you would expect, in that it can be a never misses attack. If you've played any Dungeons & Dragons, you know what I'm talking about. The fun part about magic missile is as long as you're holding the cursor, holding the left mouse button down, the missile will follow your cursor around. And it can be really useful, for example, to get those hook shots. And it will continue in the direction that it was last traveling when you do let go of it. Teleportation potion. Definitely don't want one of those. What? Why? No! What have I done? This is a terrible idea. I was accidentally holding it. Oh no. Oh no. I'm glad this guy's not much of a threat anymore, but still, this is gonna make things interesting, as this is a terrible place to fight him, and there's a lot of extra monsters around. But Water Bolt is making life a bit easier anyway. There he goes. Now he's in charge mode. We're gonna see if I can just hang on here and tank my way through the damage. It looks like I'm gonna be able to do that, yeah. Yep, alright. This is gonna work. He's just not the threat that he was. Well, he was never really a threat for me. That was redonkulous. Ah. This is why I can't have nice things. Alright, I've got too much junk in my inventory, and a treasure bag I want to open. Everything is awful at the moment. Why can't I attack? Oh, because Cursed Skull. Yep, there we go. So I'm gonna just kind of blitz through and see what else I can get out of the various treasure chests. And once we're done, I'll meet you back at the surface. See you soon. Alright, found another very useful item from one of the dungeon chests, so popping back in real quick to show you that. What I have found here is the Shadow Key. The Shadow Key is used to create, or to open the Shadow chests, which are found only in the Underworld, and have a bunch of cool, unique loot in them. I believe there are 4 or 5 items that you can only acquire from those Shadow chests. Either way, very good find, and happy to have it. Don't actually need that. Oop, Cursed Skulls. And I have been informed by a member of the Twitch audience that the Cursed Skulls drop the accessory that I'm looking for, so we will be focusing on killing those a lot. Unfortunately, the Shadow Key does not act as a skeleton key for the chests in the dungeon, and I've run out of gold keys at this point. So I think that I'm going to be spending some time right here, because this is a good farming spot, both for the Cursed Skulls and for the keys. Yeah, there's Cursed Skulls coming from a couple of directions. So I'm going to set up one of those water candles up here and let that enhanced spawn rate buff see me through. Oop. Look at that, a regular chest in the dungeon, which contains a dungeon key. Excellent. As you can see, the enhanced spawn rate kicks in pretty quickly, and things get messy. Real fast. I don't know why I need water walking potions, but I do. So there. Oh, there's another key right there waiting for me. Yeah, having this water candle down is helping me a lot in my key farming. Alright, so if I find anything else cool, or I get that Nazer, or I just run out of boxes to open, I shall return. Right on the other side of that barrier where I was just recording from, wanted to show you that I got the Violent Nazer. Immunity to Curse. Now, that's not very exciting in and of itself, but it's going to combine with a lot of exciting accessories to make something a lot better later on. And also, I found the Valor Yo-Yo. Oh wow, this thing just stays out there? Oh man, I really need to play with yo-yos. That's awesome. Huh. Yup, I need to play with the yo-yos a bit. That's pretty cool. Might be time to change over to a yo-yo build. It's the first one I've actually picked up and used, but it's kind of hilarious, and I might end up needing to use lots of them. Alright, so yeah, when we get back to base, we'll definitely try that out with the counterweights and see what that does for me. I didn't want glow sticks. At this point, I'm just throwing things away because I'm getting too many of the things. Here, let's go ahead and open up that treasure bag and get rid of the stuff in there. Yeah, Crimtane ore, Crimson seeds, no. Intrepid shield of Cthulhu, no. Crimtane ore, no. Don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. Freed up in inventory space, got some gold out of it. Alright. I'm out of golden... Well, I've got one more golden key. I've recollected my water candle, and I should be running low on chests at this point. So, the next cut, you might see me back at the surface. As promised, we are emerging victorious from our run through the dungeon. We got a couple of other useful items, but no real other threats to have shared, so I figured I'd just cut through them. There was one other item that I did not show you guys in the dungeon. Well, not item, one enemy type. And that is the... there's this whirling disc of fire that rolls around the ground and around the walls, but it's a trap. It's not damageable, you cannot destroy it. It's best just ignored and move on. So, we come back home with two of these Valor yo-yos, a Nazer, a tally counter, a Clothier voodoo doll. I can use this to kill the Clothier, who is an NPC that spawns after you beat Skeletron. Once you kill him, you get to fight Skeletron again. I don't want to do that again right now, but could be useful in the future. I have two of the Bewitching table, which allow me to summon multiple minions, or one more minion than I can without the buff. And I received two alchemy tables, which, as it says, has a 33% chance to not consume potion crafting ingredients. That is amazing. That's going to make my potion farming a lot easier. Alright. I'm going to spend a little bit of time sorting out my inventory. I also got every single other useful normal mode item from the dungeon. The Bone Wand, which allow me to place bones places. The Bone Welder, I can't find it in my inventory. It'll allow me to construct furniture and such out of bones, much like the Solidifier or the Sky Thing or the Glass Kiln. Basically, it's another one of those special crafting tables that lets me build specialized furniture. Got my Cobalt Shield, got two Valor, which will be useful eventually. From what I understand, there is an accessory that allows you to use two yo-yos at the same time. And, yeah, a lot of other good stuff. Blue Moon Flail, the Aqua Scepter, the Magic Missile, and the Muramasa, which is going to be my first step along the way to making Knight's Edge. Even though I'm not playing Melee, I'm still going to spend the time to craft Knight's Edge before we go into hard mode. So, I'm going to do some inventory sorting. I'm going to spend some time exploring the caverns, especially in the ice biome and in the desert biomes. The ice biome specifically because I learned of something earlier when I... Oh. There we go. I noticed that the Quick Spectre boots are a material, and the Quick Spectre boots allow me to create the lightning boots, which I noticed also is a material. Now, the lightning boots, I need the aglet, which comes from surface chests, so I'm going to be doing a lot of fishing to get wooden crates to get one of those. And an anklet of the wind, which comes from dungeon shrines or dungeon crates. So I might do a bunch of fishing in the jungle. So I might do a bunch of fishing in the jungle to get that. So, yeah, good stuff. And then I checked the wiki. The lightning boots, when combined with the ice skates that come out of the... Darn it, I did it again. Out of the winter biome chests, the icy chests, same place I got that amazing sword that got me through the first half of the first half of the pre-hard mode game, anyway. The ice skates, when combined with the lightning shoes, will create an even better shoes, like Frost Spark or something like that. Anyway, it's gonna improve my movement speed and my ability to get around, and I'll probably finally replace that warding shackle, because the one defense it's providing will be less good than the extra maneuverability that those will give me. Now, the tally counter, I need a couple of other items to combine it with. I have one of them. If I take a look at my crafting here, I have the lifeform analyzer. I need radar. That also comes out of the wooden crates. So I'm gonna go sit in, well, I'm not sure which biome yet. Maybe I'll just sit right here in the forest next to home, use up my crate potions, and get as many wooden crates as I can, because the great thing about the crates is they contain the potential loot from the chests that biome has, which means I can get all of the surface chest loot despite having looted all of the surface chests already and not gotten everything. Now, you may notice that I've come home with 7 extra golden keys. Well, that's not a problem, because they could always... Oh, they can't be sold. Never mind. That's terrible. No problem, though. I don't mind losing out on that. I did get a lot of money on the way through the dungeon. If I take a look at my piggy bank, I can get the rest of it deposited. I think I'm up to 86 gold in savings now. Yes, and I was completely broke before I went in. So that was half an hour to generate a platinum. Not the best farming in pre-hard mode, but still decent. And I definitely want to mess around with these yo-yos. That was interesting, and if I can get a cool yo-yo-centric build going, then I just might do it, because that's just cool. Alright, time to play some inventory management with Bentat. See you folks in a bit. Showing you my new strategy. I got everything sorted out in the inventory back home, and I'm starting to farm up again to replace all of those potions I used. Between now and next episode, I'm going to do a bunch of fishing to get the endurance potions and the rage potions, and a lot of farming Daybloom to get the iron skin and mana regen built back up. The alchemy table is helping a lot in reducing the amount of materials that I need to use per potion. It's been pretty nice, actually. But this thing keeps... You know what? This is what we can do. We can, because it should quick stack to the bottom left. No, it's going to try to quick stack to the top right, top left. So we're going to move things around. We're going to make it so that the top left is the 4 spaces we keep open for our money. Yeah, that'll be better. And we'll keep explosives and the key right underneath, and then there. Sorry, a little bit of on-camera sorting there. Had to happen, though. Anyway, now that I am all kitted out with a bunch of different informational accessories and trinkets, the plan is to head underneath and just use the Spelunker potions to find the things that we need. Hunter potion can stay there. I can see that there's a chest detected nearby, so I pop my Spelunker potion, and oh, look, there it is. Yeah, this is going to make finding things so much simpler than it ever was before for me in this game. Life is good. That's great. So now I'll be able to get in... Ooh, jellyfish statue. I remember those being useful. And hey, spiked flurry boots. Not what I'm looking for, but that's still a neat thing that I didn't have, I guess. And another danger sense potion. Not a bad thing. Plus, I don't have enough chests. So, I'm going to be taking all of the chests home with me and using them to, you know, store my things. And then, I don't know what exactly this weird half ice is, but I'm going to be mining my way down through it because it's pretty quick. So that's going to be all the time we have for this episode. One full dungeon run after the, Skeletron go. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, if I get up above it far enough, I can just fall down through it. That's excellent. Wish I'd known that before. Doesn't even take much. This is like thin ice or something. That's really cool. Nice. I see another cavern over there. I'll head that way. Anyway, oh, there's a granite elemental too. Well, he dies easy now. I love this water bolt. So, the plan... Whoops. Stop it. I'm gonna put those away before I keep throwing them everywhere. I don't need lights. Ow. You die. The plan is to, you know, keep spelunking until I find the goodies that I want in the snow biome. I'm looking for the ice skates in particular. I remember getting them from last time. And they combine with the lightning boots. So, yeah. Hopefully by next episode I'll have that, and I'll have my stock of buff potions all filled up. Until then, thank you very much for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. If so, leave me a like and tell me what you liked about it. If not, hit that thumbs down button and tell me what I can do better. And I'll see you next time.